If you want to help support the creation of more abyssal experiences like this one, then you can join my Patreon, where for just $1 a month you can get access to files like this a whole week early, and for $5 a month you can gain access to a whole catalog of exclusive hypnotic experiences not available anywhere else.
Get comfortable and at ease. This space and time together with you and me, my words and suggestions, is beneficial, bringing down upon you so many wonderful things if you just listen and relax and breathe. Take a deep breath and feel it mingle in your lungs, pulling down your diaphragm, expanding your gut, drawing away the tension and stress. And then breathe it out, letting the force come from your stomach and not your chest. Low and slow, letting that tension leave your body, letting only your stomach ebb and flow with this breath, feeling your heartbeat slow down and down and down into a steady rhythm, feeling your muscles unwind, reducing that tension, reducing the stress, all the negativity in your body dissolving, disappearing, making you feel so good. The calmness sinking into your arms and your stomach, your chest and your back, until you feel at ease in this state. Breathe in and breathe out. Your stomach rising and falling, and let the relaxation slowly move into your face, soothing your lips and your eyebrows, and finally your mind slowing down, absorbing relaxation and displacing anxiety and stress, each segment of your mind gradually moving into a state of trance, guided down and down and down by my voice, allowing me and my voice to take its place in your mind, soothing you into peace and relaxation. You feel my words begin to circle around you, circling above you and inside your mind. Words that feel so lovely, so nice in your head, condensing into thick, heavy gray clouds, dense clouds that cover your mind, blocking out all outside influences, keeping you focused, preventing distraction. Those dense, heavy clouds swirling around and around and around and inside your head, feeling so good, filling up your mind. It's so hard to push through them. The heavy clouds getting bigger and bigger, fuller and fuller, filling up with rain and condensation, swelling with the anticipation of a shower. You can feel the pressure in your mind building as the rain clouds gather. And then finally, the cloud bursts. First, a single drip, drip, drip of relaxing, cooling rain in your mind, settling you and sending waves of peace through your body with every drip, drip, drip. Clear and calm, dripping from the clouds, landing into your mind. Every trickle of cool water begins to pool in your psyche, forming a small puddle, small and simple, the collected droplets of a shower, and then a pool, and then finally, completely filling you with its relaxing wash, soaking you, letting you feel the waters which brings your mind deeper and washes it free of any worries, washes it clean of any distraction, seeping into your mind, opening it to my words, the rain and my words. The rain and my words, that is what fills your mind, and the more I speak, my voice and words like droplets trickling down a window, filling your mind with those fresh waters, filling your mind with rain and peace and tranquility. Feel the water rise up and up and up, cool and crisp and clear, a flood of relaxation, sinking deeper, the water rising up past your legs, higher and higher up to your chest, and then finally, the last few droplets that you can feel submerge your head completely. The pure water slowly washing away any resistance, washing away any anxiety or apprehension, washing away any stains on your psyche, opening your mind up to suggestion. So much cooling rain, your mind being soothed and soaked by the raindrops, deep in the water, with those dense clouds high above you. My words and the water. My words are truth. My words are reality. The water is peace. All that matters are my words and the water. That overflowing water feels so good. Like your mind is gradually flushing away all impurity. Like a cup set beneath an endless stream, displacing its contents second by second until it runs clear. And it was as if there was never anything else but the clear, crisp water, the pure, perfect, calming trance. It would be enough for some people to simply be content with your mind cleansed and cleared. They would be perfectly satisfied in the burden-free bliss that the rainwater brings. But for a muscle bull like you, this cleanse is merely the beginning. It's just a preparatory process to a much bigger goal. A goal which you know deep down has been your only goal all along. It's occupied your mind, pushed you harder and harder, changed your life for the better. The pursuit of inhuman, muscular perfection, of embodying the absolute truth that muscle is all that matters. Muscle
is all that fucking matters. But not just muscle. Not just size or mass or aimless flesh. Anyone can grow bigger by shoving food into their mouth or by sitting around and doing nothing all day. No. A bull's size is one that grows into artistic, aesthetic perfection. Superhuman, well wrought so that people can see the muscle, feel it, appreciate it, and every fiber. Which means that this experience, the rainwater washing you clean and dissolving away the mental dirt and psychic obstacles until you float freely in your own thoughts and the swirling desires. It's preparation for your muscle bull shred. Let the water keep flowing, keep dissolving, keep replacing what was with what will be. It's all about the process and the end result, doing what must be done to become what you must become. There's a baseline for all cuts that everyone pursuing aesthetic improvement must pursue. It fundamentally does not change, no matter who you are or what you are. These are what you must do. Cutting calories, increasing your cardio, improving your recovery, and maintaining your strength. Fucking simple, right? Of course it is. When muscle is all that matters, everything else becomes so much less complicated. But you always want more bull. Always wanting to go harder, and even in this process you aren't content with just doing what everyone else does. You have to do what they do, but better. And there's such a twisted corruption to that approach. Grueling, tedious, painful, mind-numbing, but simultaneously euphoric, rewarding, arousing, thrilling, pushing you harder and harder so that the process is always on your mind, always in your ears, an obsession reminding you constantly. Counting each calorie, weighing your food, cutting carbs and consuming more protein, pure muscle fuel to maintain your anabolic environment. Embracing the feeling of the cut. The momentary denial for which your reward will be firm, full, shredded intensity. The hunger, the feeling of your mouth watering, able to override those signals and instead channel them right back into pumping, throbbing, mind-breaking muscle. That hunger for food transmuting into hunger for growth, hunger for aesthetics, hunger for physical supremacy. Mind over matter, and then matter over mind, and muscle over both, every facet of your being bending and submitting to that single-minded drive. During a muscle bull shred, everything that goes into your mouth just becomes macros, just fuel. Flavor is an afterthought, comfort is an afterthought. Just getting in the macros, maintaining the protein, controlling the carbs and fat, strict and controlled. Who else is capable of that but the men you idolize? The bulls you aspire to be? Who takes the same level of pleasure in that self-mastery, like taking your own hands and changing the course of your body's destiny? Sculpting it yourself with every action you take, every meal that you make, the self-denial in your diet complemented by the full excess of your activity. There's no excuses, no weakness. You push through. Cardio, sticking to the plan, fast, slow, heavy, hard, biking, treadmill, walking, running, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you do it till you sweat, till your heart beats, till the fire in your blood vessels makes your skin steam and your eyes dilate, flooding your system with endorphins to generate that runner's high. A monotonous, excruciating experience, burning calories minute on minute. 10, 15, the time eventually flowing past you, pushing up to an hour? 2? Why the fuck not? You want to be shredded, right? Want to be huge? Want that sweat sheen dripping off your skin like raindrops dropping into your brain to make the veins and striations shimmer? A polished, burnished, statuesque aesthetic that people want to lay their hands over, squeeze and feel the shock of solid mass. Immovable. And all you've got to do to attain it is move more and eat less. Keep going until it becomes a legitimate pleasure. Time for you to turn your brain off and get your body right. Encouraged by the way your nervous system becomes electrified and enlivened by the depleted cut state you're in. Lightheaded? Maybe. Focused? Absolutely. Everything seeming brighter and smelling better and feeling good when you're this close to your goal. All you need to do is just lock in for a few months. Just a moment to peel away the layers and enjoy a condition of your body that barely anyone else has. Pushing yourself into the top 1%, conditioned like those living demigods you've idolized for so long. How else do you think they got where they are? Why else would you and everyone else secretly want to be just like them? Because they're strong enough to go through the process, to love it, to elevate it into something nearly transcendental and divine, to reach their goal. So you go through the grind, the struggle, you maintain that level of fucking discipline and hyper-focus on your goal because the process is pleasurable. But ultimately the goal is what you're after. That final condition that makes your heart pulse, your cock throb. So fucking worth it for all the aesthetic superiority. Loving the gradual reveal. Pads of soft fat shredded away to reveal the valleys carved in your abdomen. Rock hard abs that you can flaunt and flex, getting the right to rub your fingers all over them. And feel that twisted, corrupted thrill of granting the privilege to worship them. Your featureless, poorly defined frame melting away to uncover veins like road maps streaking over your arms, your legs, maybe even your chest, filling up and engorging even thicker like pipes when you let that strategically targeted carbs hit your bloodstream. Disgusting fat dissolving into detail, every fucking fiber just twisting, moving, transfixing everyone with your anatomy chart perfection and dick skin superiority, converting yourself from mediocrity and flab into an aesthetic masterpiece, showcasing your genetic potential. The insertions of your muscle, the way each segment of musculature is shaped specifically to be worthy of worship. Because it's your destiny. It's your calling. It's what your body, mind, and soul were made for. And you'll do anything to get it, right? You're not going to let something as pathetic and insignificant and fleeting as hunger or pain get in your way. Pain is growth. Muscle is all that matters. But Bull, you're more than that. More than just doing what must be done. You are a beast, letting your mind fully invest itself into anything you do for muscle. Contorting it, twisting it into pure arousal. Where others before have only put up with the cut, for you, it's pure pleasure, isn't it? Because of that lust for growth, because muscle is all that matters, pain is growth, and growth is pleasure. So all the acts and sacrifices you make to shred each painstaking pound of fat from your frame isn't just what you must do. It's what you live for, what you get off to. Everything in your system, transforming it into nerve-tingling lust that makes your cock leak, makes these actions become addictions. The hot sweat dripping from your body in rivers, leaving puddles on the machinery, making your clothes stick to your skin, clinging to your musculature. Heavy dark spots, drenched and heavy, and exposing just how shredded you are without even stripping, outlining the cleft of your pecs, the gaps in your abs, the hollowness of your face, staring at yourself in the mirror, utterly transfixed by the sight of yourself. Cock bouncing between your legs with every minute of cardio, utterly dead to the world, entirely focused on the goal, seeing it in sight, making your way to it. Action becoming addiction. Corrupting your diet. Starting to love the feeling of lightness and emptiness. Haven't you noticed that every time you push into that caloric deficit, your brain becomes a slave to other lusts? Unable to sate your hunger through food, so it becomes channeled and converted into other needs, wants, desires, sex, the pump, the pain, using that hunger to become more intense, go harder. A crazed bull god, mouth watering at the sight of muscle and mass, hungry for so much fucking more, ravenous, pushing the edge of your sanity and pushing the edge of what humanity can even achieve naturally or otherwise, until your body becomes an affront. Something only someone as severely muscle-fucked in the head as you could ever appreciate. Exactly as you want it. Finally pushing yourself into that prep condition where every unique genetic advantage and hard-earned feature can be appreciated, and every flaw or weak point can be identified and then eliminated with prejudice. Because you are the perfect muscle bull, trophy bull, roided fucking superhuman freak. And this is just part of the process. Something you've got to do, something you want to do to attain your destiny and push your transformation further. Growing, cutting, flexing, being that embodiment of muscle lust and obsession, manipulating your body to be godlike. Because muscle is all that matters. This is your life. This is your addiction. And you will do anything to make sure this process is executed perfectly. Now, take a deep breath and feel yourself float in the deep, cool water of suggestion. Every word I've said, every mental note, seeping into your mind like a puddle seeps into the dirt, being absorbed and utilized in its entirety. Remember that my words are truth. My words are reality. The suggestions and the voice that floats around in the depths becomes a part of you. The words become a part of you as you begin to feel the water drop, draining away from your mental space, emptying like a vast reservoir, down a drain and out of your being, draining away and leaving your mind feeling washed, cleaned, and conditioned, taking with it all of the grime and the filth that might have accumulated during your life, and leaving only the pure, beneficial feeling of my suggestion. Gallons of flowing water quickly dwindle down to a few drops, until finally you have been drained. Taking another deep breath in and out. With every breath, the rain gets lighter and lighter, the dark, heavy clouds dissolving away and evaporating to nothing, leaving your mind clear, the fog and cloud cover that obstructed you no longer there. Bathe in the glow of consciousness. Let its warmth and clarity invigorate you, and slowly rise out of trance, awake, alert, and feeling amazing.